Okay, final chapter has begun. Time to actually get some answers. I think we can start to piece together the whole point of us making our way here in the first place. Which seems a bit late in the game, but such is the long development cycle, right? Bear, Nina, Azar. Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Or morning. Wait. I got this, wait.
How do this shit
Hello.
again? Oh, frosty mornings. Save me from soup that is too hot. Alright, calm down. Reach.
I was calm. Will you leave me alone? Mina, thank you for 83 months. We've got fake frosty mornings if those count. Mina, I appreciate the sub and welcome to the stream. That right there was poetry, if you do say so yourself. Alright. Yesterday we started episode 4. Mackenzie is still on his way to Perseverance Mills, which was Astrid's destination in the first place, and he still has the hard case. It seems like the whole purpose of setting off in the first place was for Astrid. This is pre-apocalypse. The whole purpose of Astrid setting off to Perseverance Mills is that there was some kind of disease or illness that the little coastal town was suffering from. She has a contact in Perseverance Mills that was desperately waiting for Astrid to arrive with the cure, it seems like, because Astrid was a scientist, right? The cure is in the hard case. Mackenzie has only just managed to wrest the hard case from Blackrock. So he's on his way, I assume, if he survived the ending of the fourth chapter. We have arrived at Perseverance Mills because Astrid managed to wobble her way there. She took a boat, but there was not much left of her when she made it. Having recovered with her contact, she discovered that her contact was devastated that Astrid didn't actually have the hard case with the cure in it, right? It seems that the town and the people in the town are suffering from some malady that, how would you say it presents like dementia, almost? Like, people keep waking up in the night and just walking out into the snow in their pyjamas. They don't even close the door behind them, and a lot of people have either gone missing or froze to death. There seems to be some kind of belief that people think that there's somebody kidnapping people or a murderer or something. But I don't know how it's connected to the apocalypse. It seems to have been happening before the Auroras were shutting the electric down, right? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm interested, though. So now we're walking around Perseverance Mills. We've tried to find the doctor, who's also gone missing, it seems. But there's quite a vibrant little town there, and they've got a little functioning bar and everything, but obviously no electric. And they're all, holed up in the bar at the moment, or a lot of them are. So, one of the issues is that Astrid's contact, her little daughter's also got this malady, and she has to watch her all night because she keeps getting up and wandering off into the snow. I'm disappointed in how she said "how do." I know, right? How do? Can't get a good Yorkshire accent unless it's in Worms, of course. Curing the devil's zombie plague. Well, it does track like a zombie plague, doesn't it? Look at this, though.
You know how she can be, and she swore there was a body on the operating table.
It's so weird being in the long dark and it not being an old run-down, wreck.
Water dripping off it.
It's kind of nice. Lovely. Right, I guess we'll start looking at first things to do. A strange illness has taken a hold on Perseverance Mills. People are missing. Investigate the town and see what you can find out. So, we were given a list of locations that looked interesting and worth checking. Like, look at this.
I mean, who knows? But she swore he muttered something about drowning before he closed the door in her face.
Look, everybody's obviously no power, so they're all sitting around one communal fire. Look how beautiful this is, though. And no, that moose there, I can't skin it. And it can't kill me. Therefore, it's not a fucking moose. Right. So we checked the doctors yesterday. It feels like it's like half the town don't even accept that something's going wrong. And I don't even think that they've noticed that the Aurora's some like wider spread thing. But look at Perseverance Mills. So this bit is the bit that only came out a couple of months ago. Beautiful. If not moose, then why moose shaped? It was a moose. But it's not, you know? You want to know what else is moose shaped? The logo on my fucking coffee can. Is it a points-worthy moose? No. Alright, I suppose we'll just keep checking areas. I need a place to, like, store some shit. I've got a lot of stuff. Maybe we'll store it, like, outside the bar or something. Do you reckon this place here is safe to store some stuff? I've been, as you can imagine, looting literally everything in sight. Let's drop some water. I don't need that much. And then we'll drop... Do I have, like, firewood and stuff? Yeah, I've got 3 firewood logs. They're crazy heavy in themselves. Don't need all that antiseptic. But if all this loot's in one place, then I know where I'm... I know what we're working with, right? Also drop some of those. Clothing-wise, I've got a spare pair of socks. Anybody want a worn pair of sports socks? I did see a shot earlier. Not a shot, a trailer, I should say. That was named Long Dark 2 Multiplayer. I don't know if that's just a rumour or what, but... I don't feel like this game is... Why do we have to put multiplayer in every game? Can some games just not have it? Does Subnautica 2 really need it? Alright, I suppose the next place we're going to go check out is someplace just beyond the doctors. So it's up there on the hill is probably where I should store all my stuff, because there's Astrid's contact is... she's got one of them fires like Greymother did that lasts forever. There is a certain part of this town that I think, it doesn't seem to be that earthquake damaged, if earthquake damaged at all. But it definitely is abandoned. Like, I'm sure the business dried up when it was abandoned by the mainland. Anything in this car? A pry bar, don't I, at some point? Oh, there is. There's an energy drink. I'm not passing up on a free energy drink. You can fuck off.
This'll come in handy.
And some matches. Mercifully as well, it's not terribly cold. So where was the doctor's clinic? I only got here yesterday, so if it looks like I don't know my way around, guess what? There's the clinic. Some location a bit further up. Is it this place with the massive Japanese flag outside it? There's a church on the hill. I've had good luck with churches in this recent. Look, does anybody recognise any of these people?
Where are all these people missing?
See, I think they've got whatever this malady is, and they've just wandered off into the snow and died. Unless there is a murderer, and then it's going to be one of your whodunits men. Is this the place I'm looking for? Apparently it is. I don't know what it is, though. Has it got a name? Chaz, welcome to the stream. I see a moose. It's on my other monitor, but we should do moose marbles. We've already seen a stuffed one, and I've swatted the idea away. Oh, it's the police constable's office. The devil is a serial killer. I knew it. Chaz, good morning. There don't seem to be a lot of policing going on. Find clues. A logbook. The constable's ledger. Last entry. I'm heading out on a grid search. None of the locals have offered to help, and these blasted lights in the sky keep coming and going. Power only comes back at random. The local doctor's quarantine is sitting heavy with them, I think. They want to break out as much as hole up at home. And now the doctor's vanished, along with what looks like half his patient summaries. I'm heading up the riverway into the wildlands. There's a boat the previous constable stashed up there at the old launch on the far bank before the choke point into town. The plan is to use it to go down river and return to the coast if things go bad. But we've got no radios, no GPS and no backup. No choice. Signing off. Oh, pause for a second. That just scared the life out of me. You never said it couldn't be stuffed. My rules were, Chaz, either I can skin it or kill it. If I can't do either of those. You knew you'd say it as I had to prep for it. Emergency. Oh, this is a flare gun, right? Yeah. Sorry, distress pistol. Again, forgive me. I'm doing a big loot. You can't expect me not to loot. Oh, I've got the key for this, didn't I? Yeah, with the key for the gun locker. Lovely. Let's get that loaded just in case there's like a killer moose just outside. Coffeeton, welcome to the stream as well. I didn't pay attention to the rules, so they don't count. That means I can bend them all you like. So if you win marbles, that means it's 3 points to, like, Schmitz. Because you didn't hear me when I said the rules. Ooh, hello, mouldy smallmouth bass. That's a big fish. Cook that fish. Do I have I think I've got a can opener, but we'll take it. In my ever-long quest to just stash everything I find. If that must be the cost, then so be it. Jesus. I can't keep doing that. Okay, we've got some cells. Could I not get in the cells? No? I love cells in this game. Tactical
Nobody
gloves.
needs this anymore.
But your ears are ringing from all this moose talk. Yeah, I think it's the moose talk that's done it. Reinforced gloves in a tactical style, protective at the cost of warmth. They're probably better than what I already have, though. I've just got Astrid 0.5 gloves. These are 0.6, so they are an upgrade. I can't keep making that same fucking mistake over and over, surely. I mean, I can and I have, but I'd like to think that it doesn't need to be this way. Lots of fire logs.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Astrid, I'd love to see you can. Let's take these clothes first. We've obviously got some notes. Need another jacket, don't I? So, that ragged sweatshirt is rubbish. I'll just drop that. And what else did I just pick up? What did it say I picked up? Must be something I'm already wearing. Is it not? Handwritten note from Dr. Larson. Dear Constable Pete, I've conducted autopsies on our last 2 victims. Again, the salt water in the lungs. Please come to the morgue whenever it's convenient. We can discuss more. I'll also need you to sign the paperwork in order to release the bodies to the families. So Dr. Larson is the name of the doctor. I've got a key as well. What was the key for? Garage key. Is that into here? No? Right, nobody look, alright? Are you all looking away? If you don't look away, I'll make that big banging sound again. Okay, good. Okay, you can look. So what did that do? Is that the clue that I was looking for? Still says there's something to check out in here, though. It might be the garage, I suppose. Unless there's some note or something I missed. Do I have a torch? I didn't make any torches yet, did I? Got any light for this? Any fuel? Oh, I've actually got the gloves on of the items that I'm carrying. That's a big upgrade. Actual visual representation of the armour we're wearing. Did you see that? I've got the tactical gloves on. Some matches I would have missed otherwise. Sothan, welcome to the stream. I'm just looking around town still. You've not missed much. That's actually huge. I like that. Because that was my biggest problem, is that whenever you got gear, it wasn't visible on the character. So this place still isn't considered searched, but it did say I got a garage key. What am I missing? The fuck, this place doesn't even have a garage. What? Am I dumb? Unless it's the key to, like, a... Do you guys call in America and Canada, do you call a gas station a garage? There must still be something in here then that I've not found, but what? Maybe a note somewhere or something? I do like that I can see the proper items on that's oh, hello, there we go. Handwritten letter addressed to the constable. Dear Constable Pete, please find me when you can. My husband Martin has gone missing. It happened on Friday. I just woke up and he was gone. The front door was wide open and snow all over the carpet, and he didn't even take his coat. It's not like him to leave without saying anything, but he's sleepwalking these past few weeks. I hope you find the note very soon. Please contact me when you're back. So, the whole town thinks that there's a murderer taking these people, apart from Astrid's contact, which I wished I remember her name. I think it's like Yang? Yeah, that's searched, alright. Right, I'm just going to nip back to the bar. Nah, garage is a different thing. The place that fixes cars is the mechanic, too. Garage is really just the building next to some houses where you pay. So that, okay, so that works the same. So why did it say that there's a... Oh, is it this garage by any chance? No. Why did it say there's a garage key, but there's no garage to speak of? What's the Rizzler doing in there instead of protecting Blackrock from the gnomes? Poor Martin. I reckon he's told his wife that so he can just sit around and play WoW all night. I find it's a little bit creepy though, isn't it? That something's just causing these people to wander off. It almost doesn't feel apocalyptic, this. They've planted their own rose hips, look. Delightful. Alright, I'm just storing some shit here for now, so this is where we'll dump all of them firewood logs. They weigh 10 kilos each. Fuck, no they don't. 5 of them they weigh 2 kilos each, that's ridiculous. There we go, that's better. Right, night's falling, but I'm interested now. I'm so happy. Occasionally you'll hear people call a mechanic building a garage, just not often. Gotcha. Interesting now. So I got a garage key to the only building in town with no garage. Just realised that the crisis in game actually isn't our crisis. That's crazy, right, Sothan? You didn't realise his pet's called Mina. How fucked up is that? It's not our crisis, it's somebody completely different. Like, we've got to explain now that it isn't him, but the coincidence is... It's still blowing my mind. And it's from Finland, yeah, it's from a made-up place, apparently. Right, so what does this say now? Oh, so this is going to get me into the morgue. So it's the morgue in the garage, I assume. For those that don't know, we were a friend of ours. We suddenly stopped hearing from him. And he was called Crisis. And he was like an enormously fundamental... He's the person, when I first started streaming in an afternoon, on that very first stream, he said, you should do this tomorrow. That was 10 years ago. We stopped hearing from him for a long time. Serbia, so then, yeah. And a Crisis, C-R-Y-S-I-S character has popped up on our server, on our WoW server. And we met him in WoW, obviously. And we wondered whether or not it was him. And it was a hunter And his hunter's pet's name is Mina, M-I-N-A. What's that? It's such a mental coincidence, but it's apparently not him.
Okay, an improvised morgue. Looks like Dr. Larson did his best to maintain some kind of quarantine protocol for these bodies.
Not enough, though.
Being in such a remote location.
It's not going to make me start trying to identify somebody among all these, is it? Speaking of Mina, I think Texas is a parallel universe. I met someone at a book event that hella reads and doesn't skip chapters. I thought I was going crazy. Somebody that doesn't skip to the end immediately when they're having fun? What are we looking for in here? Oh. Hang on, let me just search. You can't stop me looting. And they were called Mina. I was going to say, it does seem a bit weird to find somebody that doesn't skip to the end of a book when they're enjoying it. I don't know why I didn't stop and think, isn't that normal? No. Constable Pete, I hope you find this note, but I don't know how to contact you while you're away. I know you told me to wait for you to handle it, but I can't lose another patient. They all trust me, but with Jacob I thought there was still a chance to bring him back from wherever this syndrome had taken him. And there's still a chance someone's out there preying on these poor people deliberately. I've already started to see a faint pattern to connect dots. I can see now that for each of them it started with insomnia, confusion and weird dreams. I was the only one that could see this connection and I saw it too late. Now more people are missing and I'm afraid it's spreading. I guess we take all this information back to the bar, right? Checked all these filing cabinets, didn't we? Okay, there's still a key location. I think what we'll do is, do you reckon they'll let me sleep on the floor in the bar? That wouldn't be creepy, would it? My usual process is, oh no, they're going to get out of this. Flip forward a few pages after escaping. After escaping, and then you go back to where you was. This guy. Backseated himself. In a medium that it's hard to backseat in. No, game. Don't take my fucking auto walk off me. Right, I've confirmed auto walk as left control. Hello? No? I can't not have an auto walk button. Tilda? I'm not Tilda. Yeah, Tilda. Why have a fucking auto walk key if it doesn't do anything? I always use that on US keyboards. Yeah, that's Tilda for us. Just under escape. I've used it since 2005. There's an auto walk key. Yeah, I usually use left control because I can't get to it for like crouching or anything like that. So sprint and shift and left control are buttons that I use not in an emergency situation. Alright, I wonder if it would maybe be more sensible to head up the hill. Did I get anything that weighs a lot? Not really. Another one of those that I don't need. A lot of... I'm going to keep them on me though, because I think I suffered a few times last time. Don't need this fucking fish. Actually, no, we'll eat that fish for tea. Yum on. Still got too much water that I don't need, because somebody made me raid a toilet. Drop a litre and a half, I think. I mean, I'm alright for carry capacity. Have you met my wife? Carry capacity. The only person that could stand living with a survival game player. Alright, I'm going to go up the hill. God, it's strong against the whip. Oh, I keep pressing my auto walk button, but it won't stay with me. I just used to read the last chapter and make up whatever happens in between. What, so you'd skip to the end and just call a book Red, Chaz? That is maniacal. That's why as a kid I was like, man, Harry Potter sucks. It's because you didn't like the last chapter, the first and last chapter. That's mental. You consider yourself a big reader. Okay, no. Oh, I need my auto walk key. This is killing me. Why does auto walk not work? I never said I was a reasonable child. Well, don't worry, Chaz. No, nobody's ever going to suspect you were. Let's turn this off now. Oh, I'm so happy with that change. You know, in the first 4 chapters, whenever you had a weapon out or something, it looked like the character had bare hands, because regardless of what you were wearing, it wouldn't show up on the in-game arms, on like the, in-game arms. They've changed it. She's in there dealing with her daughter and shit. Well, does it work on guns as well? It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, it does. Let's put that away before I go blow something up. Is there a cooking slot on this fire? Is there actually not? That's mental. Oh, don't like that. Alright, it'll let me sleep in here though, I suppose. Let's eat. I could do to eat that fish. Maybe not. Tell you what we'll do. I'll eat the first quality shit first. Let's have some condensed milk. Actually, don't get food poisoning, please. Thank you. Would eat some herbal tea, but that sounds disgusting at a time like this. Right, let's get 10 hours sleep and then we'll go to the north of town and see what's going on up there. Doing a lot of surviving, but I suppose that's it's nice to not need to constantly survive at all times. A splash of this water. We'll probably drink these cans. We'll get some water again, can't we, when we go back to the... Oh, I don't have the well-fed bonus, do I? I'm going to have to earn my way back up to that. Let's eat some of this shit. Very fucking salty, though. Don't want to eat that peanut butter. I wonder, I'm going to try this. Do you keep the peanut butter if you don't eat all of it? Yeah, alright, so you don't just waste, like if you eat a very high-calorie food and you don't finish it. I can't, like, get torches and stuff from this, though. I'm frustrated. Very sad. Although I guess... Oh my god, it's dark as arseholes. I didn't think it was this dark. Right, I'm going back in. Just wait it out for a minute. I thought it was way earlier in the... Sorry, later in the day than that. Sleep. It's past time for 2 hours. Sit and play cards. There we go, that's better. I'm really looking forward to the bit which I assume is us going to the observatory, because then we might finally get answers on what has happened to the town. Is it a known? Is it a known bug that auto walk doesn't work on episode 5? Wait, are you kidding me? I can't even use the bullshit tactic. Not only does the in-game auto walk not work, I can't do the Windows G trick either. Oh, this is the worst day of my life. Hang on. I'm drifting. No, I noticed it yesterday, Southern, but I was too bamboozled by like the audio and stuff to pick up on it, so it's had 2 restarts and it's still doing it. You know what I mean? I thought yesterday I was like, oh, I'll work that out. But then I've gone and fixed it today and even don't work now. Like, I wouldn't mind, but there is an auto walk button and it helps when you stream. It is a new game, this, though. I suppose this new chapter, at least. Building up there that looks like I can get into it. There's quite a few of these buildings that it looks like I can get into, but I don't know whether to just search everything. It might be like Milton, where there's loads of buildings, but a lot of them are just like basic loot opportunities and stuff. What was I going to drop? I'm going to drop the fish. You sit there. Somebody think of a name for that fish. Before Gwynblade comes in and says Beppe. That and take that one. Good. Beppe, thanks, so thank you. I'm glad you're here. Satan, you lie! Trim said they've had rain as well. What is all this? Satan, good afternoon. All the grass in our parks and everything's just dust. It's been like 7 weeks or something stupid now without it. Whoa. Promise it's coming this way. Promise. Peeb. Yellow and crispy in our garden for the most part, yeah. It is funny. It looks like it's beyond repair, doesn't it, every summer, and then it does come back, but it just knocks it down to seed, and the seed sits there and basks in the sun, right? Right, where am I going? It wants me to go... So right a little and then north. I hope there's a fire in whatever place I'm going to. The lumber mill. Bottom end's still green because it's a bit shady down there. It's clinging on. God, it's fucking cold up here. For those just arriving, I am now at the Perseverance Mills. I'm Astrid. I've managed to finally make my way to my destination where I was coming to cure something. And we've got here, and they're barely even aware that there's an apocalypse going on because they're worried about this disease or this illness or this syndrome or whatever that's causing people to go wandering out into the woods. Naked. Practically. There's people here, alright. Hello?
Hey, what do you want?
Hi there. I'm just looking around.
Well, don't be doing that.
Easy, Jean. She looks harmless enough.
Trust no one, that's what I say.
You guys guarding the mill?
Yeah, can't be too careful.
You're obviously new here, so let me fill you in on the situation. Someone's been going around murdering people, and that same someone is trying to burn the mill to the ground.
Bullshit.
Come on, Jean. You sound so paranoid right now.
How else do you explain what's going on here?
Could it be that the events are unrelated?
Events? Unrelated? What are you, a cop?
A doctor, actually.
You a friend of Larson's?
No, I hear he's gone missing.
Yeah, missing. Like all the others. And the dogs.
Holy shit, Jean. You're too much.
What? You think it's all some kind of coincidence?
I mean,
If the dogs have gone missing, have they gone feral like the wolves have when the Aurora kicks off? So every night the Aurora kicks off, the dogs go feral like the wolves do and wandered off.
Oh, but it seems a bit far-fetched.
Can I take a look around? Maybe I can help figure out what happened.
No way, lady. Nobody's getting through these gates. Not until whatever crazy asshole out there is behind bars. Or even better.
Hell, Jean. When did you get so bloodthirsty?
Look, nobody messes with the mill. Nobody. Without this place, we have nothing. No reason to be here. The town would just disappear.
They don't know,
so
do they?
dramatic.
I'll leave you to it.
Be careful out there, lady. Weird shit is happening.
I'm sure everything will go back to normal once the power comes back on.
Yeah, and I plan to make sure there's still a mill left when that happens.
I'm telling you, you have to stop listening to all that paranoid conspiracy shit Terry's always raving about on his radio show.
Radio show?
Yeah, Terry runs his own personal radio station out of the old radio hut above town. Mostly plays music, but occasionally when he's been smoking a bit too much, well, let's just say things get a little crazy with his theories.
Listen, that guy knows what he's talking about.
No, that guy thinks he's living in the X-Files or something.
Trust no one!
Come on, man.
Trust no one.
Sounds like he's overreacting, but I
Larson and the
respect going
constable
out.
both left town looking for the missing townsfolk. Each of them is a piece of the puzzle of what's going on in Perseverance Mills. Need to find them.
Sounds like he's overreacting, but I respect going out and protecting the town's stuff. Yeah. It feels to me like they don't know that there's an apocalypse going on outside, right? Does that make sense? Like, they're so wrapped up in their own little town that they don't seem to realise that the world might be in absolute chaos. Chat, do we think there could possibly be some commentary going on here? It's subtle, if so. I guess the whole world is into conspiracies now, right? So you might as well play on it. Right, I need a warming up bonus though, it's cold as fuck. Let's... what is this? Crafting? Crafting on a fire? This is new. Okay. Doesn't seem like I can cook anything on it though. Place... oh, do I have to... this has changed slightly. Cooking pot goes on and then we... yeah, all the icons are different. Cook some tomato soup. Starting to feel like Bright Falls folk in Alan Wake. Yeah, there's a bit of that. Local eccentrics. Wish the game hadn't just said exactly why you're... what you're supposed to be doing with the stories. What you mean, Astrid narrating what she thinks we should do next. Find the constable along the river in Perseverance Wilds. Find a missing patient in Perseverance Wilds and find a missing person in Perseverance Wilds. Is there like a zone? Oh, there's an exit look. Alright, we're going out and playing some Long Dark, it seems. So, is there... did he say... what did he say the guy that was on the radio was talking about? It said that he had a place somewhere, right? But I can't remember where he said. I don't know if that's going to be Matt. Yeah, get rid of a few of these. Anybody got a good enough memory to remember? I've already forgotten me too. Alright, well I guess I've got pretty much everything I need, haven't I? Okay, if I'm going out, I want to make sure I feel ready. What am I like for, like, flares? I don't know, flares and stuff. I really hope there's no Timberwolves in this. Like, they led to a lot of the more interesting moments in the last one. But part of me is like, I wouldn't mind just being able to sort of walk without expecting them around every corner. We'll head back up to the bar then, to my little gear area, and we'll work out what I would need to head out. I wouldn't mind checking out the fucking radio man though. I hate the whole I made the people I disagree with the batshit villains in my video game or movie. Such biting social criticism shtick. If you have to do it, at least give them some nuance. Are you referring to the guy that thinks there's a murderer going around, you mean? That guy, as opposed to the guy on the radio. Is that what we were referring to? The guy on the right in that conversation that was freaked out about... that believes in the murder aspect instead of the illness aspect? Or angle, or whatever I guess we're working on right now. Might be reading too much into this specific case. It's definitely reading as paranoid at the moment. And then... fish has gone mouldy. I'm going to drink a bit of water and then take a bit more. I think he's just there to demonstrate the kind of worry that everybody's got at the moment, that it might be something targeting them. But then they're under a quarantine anyway, aren't they? And it seems like they all desperately wanted to break the quarantine. So maybe there's a bit of discontent where people think, what's the point of us all sitting around and like holed up here when it's not actually some kind of malady that's affecting the town. It's actually a murderer that's killing them. Is it this place? I want to find out where that radio guy, the radio guy is now. Can I even get in here? I suppose I should be looking for somewhere with a radio tower, right? Lots of fucking typical. Okay, let's cross into what is apparently called Perseverance Wilds. This road feels so steep. There we go. Okay, so it's like episode 2 and it's like a multi-map chapter. Perseverance Wilds. Ooh, I like this. Where is this? I mean, there you go, Sothan. It says find a missing patient in Perseverance Wilds. And Perseverance and a missing person. And I'm here now, and there is absolutely no waypoint markers. What else is there? Alright then. I guess we're going to just survive around here for a while and have a look, see if there's anything that looks like it might be a place to search. Right, after you said there weren't any Timberwolves, the game dumped you out into the wilderness, and cool looking area though. Kinda wish I had some torches. Alright, first thing, let's start a fire, and then at least I'll be safe and warm. While we try and have a look at, get our bearings a bit. Need some sticks. I've watched so much Outdoor Boys that whenever I see one of these fallen tree ball, root ball things, I automatically think, yep, that's where I'm going to go and make my fire because it'll be the warmest. Or it's a good windbreak, that's the situation, right? 10 minutes, is that going to make me really cold? Yeah, but I can get my fire started. I mean, it probably is good shelter. 67% likelihood sticks get it to 75. Let's use sticks and newsprint and stuff. I feel like I'm far too close to this. Am I going to immediately set my fancy hat on fire?
That didn't work.
At least I didn't waste one of them fire logs on that. Newsprint and sticks. Nice cheap stuff. The wind seems to be changing slightly, which is
Come on, little fire.
unfortunate. Come on, I've just got to roll higher than 30. Good. I put one of these fire logs on. They are meaty. Right, we're in Perseverance Wilds. Does anything here look like some kind of settlement or anything? That bridge looks man-made, right? There's obviously a road, so the road must go somewhere. Where does that road terminate? Maybe a building on this lake or something? There's another, what looks to be a man-made bridge. And then this road must terminate somewhere as well. Are we assuming there's a place here and a place here? Somebody pick north or east. I can convert this entirely into... I like this, is interesting though, look. You can now... Where's cook? Wait, does this mean that I can't... I wonder if I have some meat or whatever, I can just put it straight on the cooking slot, right? Yeah, it'll be like place meat or whatever. Well, what I'm going to do is maybe warm this coffee up. And then I need to warm myself up as well, aren't I? Tell you what, let's take that off just for now. Then let's rest just until I'm warm. This is boiled. Then take torch. I'm so happy that they've properly animated the... It's making me so happy. Look, my actual gear is represented on the arm in game. It's such a simple thing, but when it was missing in the first sections of the game, it felt like there was a real disconnect with the gearing system and that, like, the physical world it was meant to represent. Let's go north. I feel like we don't often have it as a choice. Deal. And then how many is that? 27. I'll take one more torch because they take 10 minutes off the fire every time. And we'll drink this for a bit of warmth. Good. No time. That's just midday. This is perfect. Right, how do you reckon we approach north? Go back and then follow the road, and then there's going to be one junction. Intersection junction, whatever it's called. There's some good verticality on this map, though. Look at that. In this place. Tippy toppers. Yeah, Trim's not here for his precise decision, so we'll just have to go with Sothan winging it as always. Oh, this game is an absolute pleasure to just exist in. Who's a deer? Do I? That sounded like a timber wolf. You know what? No, I don't. I'm alright for food. These deer can stay for now. If that was a timber wolf, I'm not looking forward to this. Hello, wildlife. I never once considered butchering you. Actually, I don't think that is a timber wolf. I can see it there. I think it's just a normal one. Oh no, there is two, unless it's two normal wolves or a pack. Oh, a building. See, I'm going to have to search buildings, aren't I? Like, if I'm looking for signs of life. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Stream title idea. Hey, fatty bump. Look at that, I've not thought about that in a while. Where did that come from? Right, I'm going to risk a Timberwolf attack here, but I feel like I should be checking every building. Or do we just do the sensible thing and leave that for now? No, good. Again, I don't know if they are Timberwolves. He's going to go after that deer, look. But the deer running this way will drag it towards me. Antwoord? There's no way they did the Fatty Bum Bum. We were singing that when we were kids. Okay, the wolf did just chop that deer though. If I can chase these wolves off, I can maybe get the meat from that, and we can have it stored here at Bepe Farm. The Antwoord are now problematic. Apparently, said some racist shit or something. Oh, there we go.
Could use this.
Provides knife, lovely. Never heard of it until their song, yeah. Fatty Bum Bum, often referred to as Hey Fatty Bum Bum, was originally a Jamaican reggae artist, Carl Malcolm, in 1975. There you go. I assume they were just referencing it, so then, right, as you suggest. Right. I want to go and scare this wolf off, and then we know that down here we've got a source of meat if we need it. Squeeze. Nice. Right, is the wolf still up here eating it? It is. And they're normal wolves. Good. Okay. No timber wolves just yet. Come on, we can be friends unless something's changed. Good. That one's upset though. You know, it's aggressive from a distance, isn't it? Piss off. Go on. Good. Right, I want the meat from this. And the deer hide, maybe. There is a lot of deer around here. But if I start, like... I've started to realise that I've not been taking advantage of, like, gearing opportunities early. So I'm going to do it this time. Let's make a cheap fire so the wolves don't come back. Poor wolf just wanted a hug and you scared him off. I mean, if you lot would have suggested I shoot him. I like how you can tell the difference in...
Come on, little fire. Come on.
God. How you can tell the difference in the prints is what I was going to say. Wolf wants to take you to the eggs to show you to his nest to show you the eggs he's made. They're always really bitter though, aren't they, dog's eggs? Have you ever found one in the park? If you get them right as they lay them.
Perfect.
Right, actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to put these sticks on. I'm going to take advantage of this coal down here. Got a double yoker. Hence your lottery win, right? Look at that deer just relaxing next to you. It's so sweet. Ah, nature. Right, give me that. I'm sure I can smash these pallets up for timber as well, yeah. If I ever need to stay here for very long. Do a bit of harvesting. Having that knife, just getting that knife as well is perfect. Right, so not only will this keep me warm during the skinning process, also keep the wolves away. Let's take all of this. And the hide. That's an hour and 55 minutes. You can fuck off. Okay, maybe we'll take 3 kilos. The rest of it can sit here, can't it? And the hide. That's an hour and 19. Okay, 3 kilos in the hide is an hour and 19 minutes. We've got animations for it. And blood on my hands and stuff, look. Hey, that was really good.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Did I get the hide? I don't feel like I just got the hide. I did. It does look a bit like you're bumming it. I'm interested. I'm impressed actually. There's some serious like upgrades in this. Gently, yeah, lovingly. The fact it's too windy out there to continue is annoying me. But I've got this meat here now, right? We know it's here. Let's grab that. That did cost me a little bit of firewood and stuff, but mostly I spent the firewood we already had. Am I to assume it's too windy to light a torch? Yeah, that is frustrating. I mean, while the weather's bad, I could nip back to Perseverance Mills and put this down to start curing. Like you're bumming it gently at that time we thought Trim was trying to help that dog in the back of that estate car and his trousers fell down. He just cares about animals so much he was willing to go to any length, including miserably small lengths. Oh, I thought I was going north. I'm not going north. So I thought I might have accidentally gone east, but it's fine. So here's the river we're trying to avoid. I'm going to go north via the east. That's not a river, is it? What is that? The bridge. Must be old earthquake damage, I suppose. Like how Sothan suggests going north and immediately there's a howling southerly wind. That does mean, though, that if I stand here, can I maybe get shelter enough to light a torch, and then I can deal with these wolves in shelter? Because there's a wolf just around here. Yeah, I'm in shelter here, look, because we're out of the wind. Too windy for torches here. Alright, might have to deal with this the old-fashioned way. It's fine. Okay. Right, I'll make my way up to here and we'll get to it that way. That bridge is down as well, annoyingly, so east was never an option, it turns out. So then you predicted correctly. Press 1 to go for a swim. There's a lumber area and there's some rabbits, so I assume we're safe. Hey, an early rabbit pelt would be nice. Chaz, you bitch, you made me check the time. Can I get an early rabbit pelt or two? They don't seem very frightened, do they? Can you see my actual... You can. You can actually see my armour now, the clothing I'm wearing on the in-game model. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but I'm so happy. And the new animations and stuff are well cool. I think I'm going to enjoy this. If I could ever hit my shots. I heard the word guess and just convinced myself we were on the midstream break. I said press. Didn't even say guess. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to hope you're all thinking it. Absolute massive bullshit. Oh, I did actually, yeah. I said, so then guess the direction properly. I'm going to have to eye my shot in with these. If I can get 2 rabbit carcasses and then take them down to that little hut that we were in the down south there, then I can maybe start building my way towards the rabbit skin mitts. The mittens. And here's mitten caboodles. Of course. Kate, welcome to the stream and thank you for 61 months. Set you up perfectly for that. Were you here yesterday, Kate? I don't remember seeing you yesterday, actually. Kate and I appreciate the sub, however, though, regardless. Thank you for the prime. And good afternoon. We're in Perseverance Mills, Kit. We've actually made it. We're back on Astrid, and look, you can actually see the you can actually see the armour I'm wearing in this new chapter. It's so good. Right, one more rabbit. Getting your nails did. So it was the day before yesterday. Salty, welcome to the stream as well. Look. And there's loads of new animations for like skinning and stuff. It's so much more immersive. I'm so happy. If I could just find one more rabbit, I'd be even happier. And thank you for the sub. Salty, good morning.
I can't feel my hands.
There. I'm looking for a doctor because the people of this town have been going missing. They've just been getting up in the night, like dementia sort of symptoms, and just wandering off into the wild. It's all a bit of Did they release an update, or is it polished on Chapter 5? I think it's just... There doesn't seem to have been an update, Azara. I think Chapter 5 is just an upgrade. Maybe they'll eventually work back and add this sort of stuff into the other chapters. Pretty nice, though. My nails are basic, nothing to be too excited about. But the massage chair and the foot spa, now that was something to get excited about. Foot spa is when Jewish people have a lot of get up and go, right? That sounds relaxing after the lemon bar incident. That really does sound like some moment in history, some controversial... The lemon bar incident. Yeah, she was saying last night it tastes good. I feel like a whole new woman.
Wait. These are cold and warming up a bit.
Right, let's make our way there now. I'm starting to get too cold. My rabbit obsession is doing me no favours. It's a good start though. 2 rabbit pelts and a deer pelt early. It's good. I think the weather's just changed as well. You know what? In the previous chapters, I would very excitedly run about and do a load of story progress and then realise that I needed to work on my gear and stuff. In this one, I'm just going to work on my gear. But unfortunately, I think I've lost wherever that Where was that building that I was... Is it there, maybe? Where was that little bastard building? Got in the car and both the babies immediately realised I hadn't been there the whole time and started crying. Wasn't even phased, just sat there with a dumb grin on your face. The amphetamines helped with that as well, let's not, you know what I mean? I wish I could shoot some of them. I wonder if... pelts cure inside containers. Like if I could find a container outside and put it in, I wonder if it would cure. More of an opiate girl. A whole new opiate girl. Sticks and paper. 75% chance. I'm not going to fail a 75% chance. Survival expert of my calibre, of course.
Come on, little fire.
Well, I'll tell you what, I should probably take the guts as well. Okay, let's warm up. Let's add... Adding a fire log seems a bit excessive, but I'll do it. Something to eat as well. Some of these coops while we warm up. They got sad because they didn't know you were there, regardless of being there in the moment. Nothing beats child logic. Okay, let's pass time until this is cooked. Eat one of them. It's cooked, put that down there. I am very happy with the changes they've made in this. Okay, now night's falling. I've got 43 minutes left on the fire. Is there like a branch or something out here I can chop down for firewood? But I've not got a hatchet, have I? Shit. You know what I might have to do? Go back to Perseverance Mills. Oh, I can chop this down, can't I? I remember it now. But again, I don't have a hatchet, so it can't take any longer than like 25 minutes. Fuck, requires a hatchet to break down. Typical. You know what? I'm going back to Perseverance Mills. If the night is relatively temperate, then I'm going to we're going to get the guts from the Do I bet I've still got some meat in my inventory. Yeah. I'm going to take these. Because then I can have the guts from this as well, can't I?
This gear.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's not take the guts from the...
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Let's not take the guts from the rabbits yet. We'll take them home to Perseverance Mills, and then I can do them in, like, the house on the hill or something, and then I can get... I don't have to worry about fire. A follow-up song from Tori Amos. Or Opiate Girl. Billy Joel, I think. I want my auto. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I smell an enormous amount at the moment because I've got the rabbit carcasses on me. It's object permanence, Chaz. They forgot about you because you aren't there for a long time, and then when they see you again, they're like, oh yeah, and get overwhelmed with emotion. I never noticed that kids, in general, are like little idiots. I know way more than your average child, but you don't see me boasting about it. If the dogs, right, if I don't aim anything at them, they don't seem to charge, the wolves. I wonder if I was to walk this way, I know I really stink, but I wonder if I could distract the dog with the deer. Because if this prick wants to kill the deer, that would make my life very easy. Well, I've spent about 30 minutes in Perseverance Wilds now, and I have so far found no clues at all that point to anything. Great success. The irony of giving up and going back to a place called Perseverance. Yeah, leaving a place called Perseverance in fright as well. Figured it was something like that, so I had to imagine how now that feels like the idea of how that feels with the idea of vision. Yeah.
You're very good at this investigation.
Absolutely. You might have noticed the deer's been absolutely slaughtered. Okay, Sothan just sent me something he should put in Discord that's relevant to the conversation because it's hilarious, especially if you have kids. Cats, good afternoon. The wieners will give you the quick energy you need to escape. Are you in prison? Again? It's a habit you really need to get out of, cats. Tell you what we'll do, when we get back to Perseverance Mills, let's find a house.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Because I am kind of worried that the bar will just close one day and all my gear won't be in it. I'm still wounded by the Trapper's Cabin debacle of 2026. Lovely. Saturday morning breakfast cereal kitten. If you haven't read through it, it's been some of my favourite webcomics since like middle school. It's a pretty common thing for people with ADHD as well, Chaz. That's why I put all the veg and shit in the fridge in front and centre, and the sauces and shit they'll search out regularly in the back. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist. I love tricks like that, like the sauce trick and stuff. Is there a place to cook stuff in the co-op? I wouldn't mind. I'd live in the co-op. There was definitely a stove in the kitchen, right? In the kitchen of the doctor's office. I need a place to call home because it doesn't seem like I can cook on the fire in is it Yang's place? Is there a stove somewhere in here? No, I'm cooking the toilet. No stove? Who was it yesterday who said I'm Timo now? Guess we'll set up in the doctor's office. But then again, if I go and find the doctor, is the doctor not going to come back and set up in his office and kick me out of his office? It's a big move. Can I get in one of these buildings? No? Right, doctor's office it is. I just need a place where I can put my pelts that isn't going to end up like closing eventually or something mad. Scared the littlest with it the other day. You hit her with a big boo after hiding for just a second too long, and she was so angry. You're not supposed to be a source of fear. Oh, so it wasn't the doctor's office. I thought there was a little kitchen in here that I was... Maybe not. I just want a place with a stove. Just a place where I can put my pelts down. And this is a little bit too far... Oh. I'm home searching or whatever. You're not supposed to be a source of fear, you sweet summer child. I mean, your parents are some of the most terrifying, yeah? Parents are constantly scaring kids. Just for the awkward lesson of sometimes the people who think love you are going to be the source of pain for the rest of your life. Can we get in here, maybe? Stop having everything locked. Stop not being open. Actually, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going inside now, aren't I? See, is the bar even open 24 hours? Yeah. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just risk it, and I'm going to put my pelts down in here. They look like fancy rugs, won't they? Yeah, look, for those that didn't see this earlier, they've got animations for gutting stuff now. I'm actually picking the rabbit up as well while I do this. Look at this. For an hour and 12 minutes. Okay, this feels so much better than just a wheel spinning on screen. That's very good. Okay, then... Hey, there's new... Was a rabbit? Meat always look like that? I'm very happy with this. I'll get all the meat from both. Makes sense given that her child thinks she disappears from reality at certain points. Don't know what the fuck did I just... It reloaded all my Chrome pages and uploaded it. It said Sothan's giving you a virus. You'll be getting naked and wandering out into the snow in no time. Okay, I've got some guts curing, got a couple of rabbit pelts curing, got a deer hide curing. This is all lovely. Everyone in here is being creepily quiet, which makes me think they were talking about me before I came in here. But why the fuck would anybody talk about me? It's not like I'm the main character in this godforsaken game. Why don't you all show me some fucking respect? And let me cook on that fire, it'd be lovely. Alright, I'm going to do what I did last time. Bar. Do that. Rabbit pelts times 2. Deer pelts times 1. And guts times 2. And the game's crashing. Oh no, it's not, it's just made it nice. Or the parents just said a syllable the kid can't say yet and it freaks them out. Is it enough to do that? Is it enough just to do that, I should say? Lovely. Right, let's sleep until daytime. Ooh, I'm enjoying this so far. I like hunting early as well. Or you change your diaper they've been crying about for 5 minutes, but not having a diaper on freaks them out. Or you offer them a bottle 2 minutes too early. Or you offer them a bottle 2 minutes too late. I wasn't this unreasonable as a child, of course. You make an excellent negotiator, still, but have you ever tried visiting Japan? Have you not seen the amount of Japanese flags around here, Sotha? Okay. They're in there, they're curing. Curing Curumbar. It feels a bit early. I'm sure it feels a bit close to the midstream break to set off on an adventure now. But this early hunting is useful, and I refuse to hear otherwise. Maybe we'll go have the midstream break inside the bar. Midstream break here? Actually, if winding people up on the midstream break is what I'm here for, there are infinitely better ways to do it. If the Cooper's Blind sign would disappear, there we go. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, what's that on screen? Just need to oil your servos up is all it is. I mean, that is an innocent joke, but when I reread it, it sounded gross. What does Fae mean? Sothan couldn't have given me a virus. I'd put shrink wrap on my bum. Good, not bubble wrap though. Imagine how much you'd scare yourself. It would be like accidentally left-clicking when you've got a pistol in your hand. Shit. Right, we're back in 2 minutes to everything Sothan says. Fae is like fairies and shit? So how does it work as an adjective? I don't think I've ever really thought about what exactly they are and been able to answer that question with 100% certainty. You just took the compliment. Right, what's in that? I'm so interested in this suddenly. I just really like all the new animations and stuff. It's so good. They're cured quite nicely. Did I pick the bedroll back up? Yeah. Fucking thinking about the word fae makes me want to reread the Dresden Files again. So it goes. It's a different book, but you get the reference. Right. Again, if I have meat, I should probably cook with it, right? And I have got a little bit of rabbit meat, which is killing me to say. Harry would be pleased wherever he's got to. As I says, ginger beer. Fair would be a noun, wouldn't it? It's you say it was you saying that kitten might be fair, and then kitten responded, "I might be too chunky to be fair," as if it was an adjective. Right, as I says, ginger beer. Schmitz, good morning, says boring lemonade. Sothan says cloudy lemonade. Yeah, exactly, Kitten, yeah. Kitten says twisted fruit. Shaggy Dan, good morning, says tropical. Lundios, good afternoon, says Pepsi Max cherry. Did you not say chunky? Clunky. Clunky. I'm perfectly innocent. It's fine. Just ignore all the guilt. Lundio, Shaggy Dan, Schmitz, good morning. Lark, welcome to the stream. My guess is Sprite Zero. Lark, welcome to the stream as well. I'm hunting. Wait, have I gone the wrong way? Oh, no. I just reversed in. Bear says fizzy orange. Can I just do a load of hunting? No. We're looking for the doctor. For those arriving that was interested in the end yesterday, I'm now wandering out into the wilderness around town to go and find the doctor and the local police constable. The doctor thinks that the people going missing are nothing related to this malady that everybody seems to be suffering, where they all just phase out and wander off into the cold on their own and die. And there is a theory that there's a prisoner, murderer around that is picking everybody off. I mean, it could be a prison, given what we've seen. But both of them are missing, so I'm wandering off to look for signs of them, and we have a completely open map with no sign of anything. So I'm going to go to the termination point of both of the... Fucking hell, was that? You hear that? That scared the shit out of me. My screen wobbled. Some bang in the building somewhere. No, she's in the Netherlands at the moment. If she died, she'd have died really hard for me to hear it from I think somebody closing a door or something. My two kids bake a different cake every week. I am chunky at the very least. And clunky. This kid could be fair, where fair would be a predictive adjective. So let me just test my theory. Possibly so then, yeah. I'll trust you two's expertise on it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, I don't need them gloves though. I need to get to a fire, don't I? 'Cause I stink. I've got meat on me. So, you see I've got these gloves on, right? If I swap to the mittens, do I have red hands? In this new episode, for those that don't know, the armour you wear is actually visible on the character. What about if I wear mittens? Oh! Oh! That's so good. And there's new skinning animations and things. It's had a real upgrade in this one. This is a 2026 version of The Long Dark, for those that don't know. And I'll drop them as well. And we'll go back to the gun. Wouldn't trust Bono with English. Is Sothan Bono? Right, I need to go back and find that little shed thing that I was living in. And then we'll cook this meat and that's what we'll have for breakfast. Oh, I said you too, I see. The drink, by the way, is... tropical. I'm going to shoot this deer in the ass. It may look a bit rude, but this deer will die. Then when it dies, it's another pelt. It's bleeding, although I don't know where it's run off to go and bleed to death. Gone off that way. This is where that little cabin was? I'm still very much learning the map, you might have noticed. Get rid of your lyric shortly as it goes and dies in the hills. So remember there's a deer pelt over there somewhere. I think I've still got one fire log that I could still put down. That's not a wolf, it's a deer, which is helpful. I can get you Bono's autograph if you want it, Schmitz. I'll get him to sign a Jethro DVD. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's eat. Whatever my lowest... Okay, that gets rid of the... Wait, female dealer. Different flavours of deer and everything. Oh shit, I need a hatchet for that, don't I? I've not got fucking firewood and I want to cook this rabbit meat. I need a hatchet somehow. Let's get all these sticks and maybe I can cook some of this meat. There is a bit of meat there anyway, right? And then we'll keep trying to head north. Astrid, do you mind talking over me? I'm the main character here, let's not forget. Wolf. Fuck, and I stink. Damn, this guy's feisty. If I light this, I can use it to both scare the wolf off and light the fire. Look, I dropped the meat in my inventory and the dog's not interested anymore. It kind of don't make sense. The dog would surely be interested even if it was on the floor, but it did. Shag it out. Good work, it was dropping. Okay, I do have one fire log. Nah. Beautiful. Thought I'd get a drink to match like the overall theme of The Long Dark. Delightful. And put all these sticks on. 47 minutes. How long does it take to cook a bit of rabbit meat? 34. It's not that good. Can leave the others raw at least. We'll eat that. And there's 32 minutes left on the fire. And then we'll eat that. That should do us, I think. Have a drink. I've got a number of t-shirts and other memorabilia in a range of sizes that I would love to have signed so I could treasure them forever. In a range of sizes. Any colour you want. That's actually a waste of a match. It's fine. Right, you're going to stay over there. No, you're not. You're already angry. Do I have meat on me? No. Guess we're going to have to spook this dog and then attempt to go north again, unless we just do this and let the dog follow us all the way north again. No, wait. I'm so turned around in this cabin. Come on, do your worst. It's not afraid of torches, apparently. I've already fired significantly too many bullets in this sodding gun. And yes, for those that are just arriving late, one of them was by accident into a cupboard in a kitchen earlier in the game that scared the fucking life out of me. I was questioning, what colours was the Ford Model T available? Is this a trick question or is it a proper question? Assuming they were actually all black, right? Or whatever. Metal coloured. Guess I'll keep taking sticks, but I didn't use that fire log. Save that for later. So this is where I went north when I first got them 2 rabbits, right? So while I'm going north, which Sothan definitely fucking suggested, and I'm doing it for him, he's going to say, Stubby, you're an idiot. Proper question, there's a phrase associated with Model Ts, which is any colour you like, as long as it's black. Is it true? Only describes Model Ts available in an 11-year period. Were they still a T even after that, or was it not a new model? Before and after, they sold them in blue, red, grey and green. Someone's just fallen off their chair in shock at that fact. As he's repeated it. As he welcome to the stream. They were still called the Model T then, right? They didn't follow the Apple model at the time then, right, of releasing a new one every year to try and cash in. Ah, if things were really built to last back then, there'd still be people driving them all over now. Right, I'm actually pressing north. Henry didn't like the Model A. Should have got Shelby Cooper, not Shelby Cooper, Carroll Shelby to make a GTA. It's all about making that GTA. See, that's the thing, all the pictures were in black and white, so you can't see everything was hot pink. That's where they're saying real men wear pink come from. Now, what if I told you that was total bullshit? I only believe things that Sothan say are total bullshit, Shaggy Dan, and you said it with such a convincing tone of voice that I'm going to believe that forever. Oh, I like this map. Sorry, FCI. I like the severity of this particular region. Right. I'm following this road to its end, assuming there's going to be some kind of clue over here. Eric, welcome to the stream. Did everybody brush their teeth this morning? I brushed everybody's teeth in the area. Yeah, we go. Lake cabins. I'm surviving, Eric. I'm out here mastering the wilderness. Are they Timberwolves? There's a lot of buildings on this lake, actually. Surely there's a clue. The policeman, the police constable, and the doctor have gone missing. I'm just in an area in the wilderness looking for clues. Some wolves on the lake, but they're alright. I think they're just fishing. Adam's family house was pink to get the right shade in black and white. That's why the cheeks in this game are so rosy, for the same reason. Eric, good morning. Ooh, there's a workbench here. This looks like a place that might become home. Maybe I should have brought the pelts up here to cure. I like this lake, though. Right, I need a clue. A raging clue. Actually, keep this on me. That is the worst picture of it. What animal is that? It's not just your... Oh, it's a dog. It's got a collar on. It looks a bit like a mountain lion or something. For it like just the muzzle and the eyes looked a bit more mountain lion than dog. Well, I can't see anything that looks like a clue just yet. I'll take these papers, actually. They've been helping me start fires. Any clues? I mean, anything at all? Just some books. I mean, it's a good place to make a base. Oh, I really wish I'd brought the fuck-ass pelts here now. This is such a nice little base. It's got a workbench outside, although it doesn't have anywhere to cook. But that didn't stop us in Blackrock, did it? Let's keep exploring. What, the mountain lion there? The dog? It's got YouTube. I don't think that's going to be the thumbnail. Maybe some clues here. Oh, fuck it up. Everybody stretch. Yeah, there's a note here, look. Search everything else first. This run's nice as well.
Take it.
I've been showing everybody that comes in. Ooh, they might be good, you know. Decent work boots. Steel. No, because I got them Mackinac things. Not Mackinac. What are they called? Them other things. That bed's got a 6-degree bed warmth bonus as well. That's a good bed. Alright, page from a legal pad. I've got to get out of here. Nothing's helping. I keep hearing voices and things are following me. Mucklucks. Something like that, yeah. Mirelurks. I've got this idea. If I can get behind the water, maybe the voices will stop. Where I used to go when I was little, that one place always calmed me down. From Gustavo P. That feels like I'm going behind a waterfall at some point. Please don't give me a quest. It didn't. Is there a waterfall that I have to get behind? It makes your gear all wet. Hang on, Sothan, I'll tell you exactly. They are called Mucklucks. Sothan cheating? How does he know these things? Glad we could work it out together. Thank you, Sothan. Okay, some revolver ammunition I'm happy with. Some dog food. Probably for the YouTube face dog. Original Bob Ross. I know it because there was a stupid song way back when where people were waiting at bus stops saying silly words. And Muckluck went in and stayed in. Bulbous Buffon. He's playing goal. Alright, well I'm not finding any fucking clues at the moment. Unless there's a clue over by that burnt building. I suppose we'll go for a wander, shall we? I'm going to have to eventually check the lake house too. Have I fucked this up somehow? See on map? No, it just sends me to where I am. Alright, I like this. Because there was a bit of that in Blackrock where it felt like all I had to do was just keep going towards the waypoint. But this feels different. I mean, this sounds like the waterfall where that note was suggesting to go. I'll take these for Tinder as well. Food and Tinder. What did you call them, Eric? There was some sausages. Bulbous Buffon, Macadamia, Gazebo, Blubber, Plethora, and one of them screams Mucklucks. What does it mean? Is it some kind of like Canadian native word for something or other? Yeah. It's a type of shoe. So not behind that water, but maybe behind this. What is that? A scarf.
This stuff will come in handy.
And some matches. Is this a clue? Mucklucks, or kamek, are soft boots made of reindeer, caribou skin or seal skin and worn by indigenous Arctic peoples including the Inuit, Inupiat and Yupik. It did feel like a native word, didn't it? Mucklucks. Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting behind the water on this waterfall, which I'm happy about. Oh, it might do, actually. Terminal outflow. Alright. Well, I don't have to worry about going behind there. Wearing baby seals, yeah. It's my favourite. I really like how you get baby seal fat hide as well. It's dead fun to watch. Although I'm maybe a bit old to go clubbing. I'm actually a member of Club Baby Seals. We beat puppies. Baby seals are like the really advanced like Marine Corps out there in the US. Something like that. I was skim reading at the time. Right, is there a clue as to where the doctor is over here? Oh, I can see a bow archery thing. And arrows forever. Go on, give me a bow somewhere here. Game. Don't be stingy.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nice. I mean, I do kind of need a couple of wolf pelts, you know. It'd be a crying shit. Do you reckon I'm good enough at video games to hunt a wolf with a bow? I did get that crack shot on that deer the other day. Skim reading, I didn't know you read it in the nude. Yeah, that recontextualises all the Lord of the Rings stuff we did, meaning that. Sotham's in the nude as we speak. I'm going to do a little bit of maybe this. Oh, I thought I could get up there. Oh, I can. Okay, that shot it in the ass and now it's bleeding a lot. I wouldn't mind some wolf pelts. I mean, maybe I just wait here until I hear a wolf die in the hills. Razor, good afternoon. Did somebody say Sothan is in the nude? Always, unless he's showering. Right, follow the blood. I'm very early in this, and it's taken me 4 episodes to work out that I should probably start hunting and curing pelts early instead of doing it right at the end. But there's new animations for skinning and stuff in this. I'm going to say it again, so just cover your ears, everybody. When you put a piece of armour on now, it actually shows on your character in-game. Ooh. Didn't think it'd boomerang like that. What, Sothan when he's reading naked? Hang on. The wolf pelts, that's definitely a dog print, right? It goes up to here. And then they stop. Where did the fuck wolf go? And I'm putting my own prints all over it. The wolf prints get to here, then stop. How did it do that? The annoying thing is, it's pissed off with my arrow up its ass. The law is that Sothan is never nude. The law, Sothan, thank you very much, is that you get naked, like fully naked in the shower. Like a mental case. But the wolf evidently isn't over there, because there's a deer that is just not affected at all by... I mean, if I can't hunt wolf, I'll hunt deer. And I might be able to make my way up here and find the carcass of the wolf. I recently heard a quite accomplished author talk about how common it is for people to skip ahead and read the end so they can go back and enjoy the book stress-free, and I wanted to clip it but forgot. Watch this. I might have missed. I just want to show off the new skinning animations. It's amazing. It's also largely disgusting as well. Mina's been validated over here. Okay, I think I stink. I just want deer hides. One deer did go this way, so maybe it's gone and run in towards the lake. And if so, it might have been hunted by the wolf. I can still hear one wolf on the lake. There's the other deer. Okay, so it didn't go all the way onto the lake. But if I could push it towards that wolf that's over there by the little fishing thing. It's going down towards my house now. Reaps, good afternoon. Oh, I pinged it as well. Has that just run off with an arrow in it? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Go on. Come on, wolf, get a wriggle on. I mean, it's drawn the wolf away, but I was kind of hoping... Yeah, I hit the bitch, look. That's 2 arrows I've lost, because I've shot an arrow into something and it's ran away. And the wolf lost complete interest. Now the deer's run off with my... Oh, God. It's like watching Legolas in his prime. You know what? Fucking hell, that thing just took 2. Does nothing die in this game? Okay, my hunting's gone wrong. Search for clues. I'm looking for a doctor. It's Optimus, not Legolas. Legolas Prime. Okay, I've not seen a doctor or a police constable in here. A canister, disposable... I'm getting a respirator at some point in this. Interesting. I'll eat that now, it'll give me fucking food poisoning. Rodimus took over. He just won the World Cup with Spain.
This'll come in handy.
Alright. Now, one thing I do know is that the deer that I hit in the arse as it was running across the lake will have gone out here and died somewhere. As the wolf did that took my other arrow. Part of me wants my arrow back, and I need a deer hide. And I've already confirmed that I've found nothing in this camp. If you were a deer, where would you go to die? They're not deer prints, are they? That's not blood. I want my fucking arrow back. It ran. Inside a wolf's belly. Does this game have to be this brutal? I landed a pretty good shot on that deer. It must be out here somewhere. Is that it? No, it's the arse of a tree. Paula, good morning. I'm actually playing the game sensibly. Even if it looks like I'm just making a massive fool of myself at the moment. So I've either put an arrow in the arse of, or shot and scared off every animal around the lake. And killed none of them. Where did that deer go? You only get like 2 arrows. Or I've only got 2 left now. 2 of them have run off. Yes, for those that are wondering, you're currently watching Stubbler hunt dead animals and failing. There are wolves patrolling around down there. The one that I scared off has just run that way. If I can find the deer, I'm taking the pelt and we'll keep us at it. It's episode 5 now, Reach. Yesterday we got to Perseverance Mills. Finally. And the people are really ill. There's a house. A lot of the people just start going all like misty-eyed and wandering into the sea. Or wandering into the woods, and they go with like no... They get straight out of bed and just walk out in their pyjamas and freeze to death. And they're not sure what's causing it. I was supposed to come here with the cure, but obviously the events of the game have happened. Thin ice! Wouldn't like that noise at all. So I'm looking for the town's doctor. There's the deer. Yeah, they do, Reaps. Alright, there it is. Oh, it's another building exactly like this one. Like the one from before. I mean, I could live in here pretty well. And I think I can cure in here too. But I don't have anything to drop and cure at the moment, do I? They're just hypochondriacs. It's all in their heads. Alright, let's get set up. Wait, I wouldn't mind actually starting a fire out there, but again, I've got a bit of a problem, which some of you keen-eyed people may have already noticed. Let's put my bedroll down. I need to do a first hard save of the day as well. Nothing to cure, because everything else that's been curing is in Perseverance Mills. Let's free up a bit of bag space so that I've got something to do, which you might enjoy watching me struggle with. Yeah, so it's the final chapter. And they've added quite a lot of cool details. There's new skinning animations, that you actually wear the armour now that's on your character. All that kind of stuff. I'm into it. But let me just get below capacity. Drop out some of these cans. Don't have the rifle for this though, do I? Ooh. Kitten has unlocked moose marbles. Right, here's my tactic. If I get the hit in, it'll chase me, right? If it chases me, I run back in there because I know it can't get in buildings that small. Maybe... I got too quiet. I'm just concentrating. Maybe it'll bleed out, right? I don't know if moose can bleed out. Then I've got the deer to harvest and the moose. Is this the deer that had my arrow in its ass? No. Not very perceptive animals, are they? Hey! That was a shot. Can we not deny that? What a perfect shot. So scary, says Paula. What the fuck was that? Died. Alright, maybe I didn't need to worry about the... Oh my god, it's on... Oh, have I killed it on thin ice? That I can't stand on to harvest it? I fucking have. Maybe I can get it from the arse? Yeah, I can get it from here. Okay, good. Right, think. Start a fire. Can I start a fire on the ice? Yeah. Do I have any fuel? There's some sticks. That's alright though, let's get it started. Then I'm going to do some harvesting with my shitty little knife, and then I've got some meat. Even a moose hide to start going. Yeah, let's melt the very thin ice. Fucking hell, thanks, like, good afternoon. I guess it's realistic though, right?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Like, this game, all it cares about is realism, right? So while a moose, when spooked, could probably fuck you up, it's also not going to survive an arrow in the skull, is it? Oh, I'm going to have some food from this. I can't get too emotionally attached to the food, though. Okay, they're pretty easy to kill. Okay, that's fine. But they aren't exactly a predator, are they?
This pack is getting...
Like, there's a difference between fighting a wolf that is, like, actively trying to scare you off and a bear or whatever, and a moose, which is just a cow with a washing line on its head. I introduced that moose to my family, Stubbler. I can't believe you. Well, you can enjoy the double green point as a result of it. Yeah, for those that haven't seen, another thing that they've added in the 5th thing. Not only do you like visual upgrades and stuff, they seem to have added animations for skinning. So instead of just that little circle, watch this. 35 fucking kilos of meat is madness. Let's take 2 kilos just for the night time, and the hide will get 1 hour and 40. I do need guts as well, don't I? So let's add the other fire log, or add one of the fire logs. 2 kilos of meat, and then 1 hide, and 5 guts. No, 2 guts. You ready? That's so much more immersive though now.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It's alright,
It's
Astrid.
getting dark out here.
Let's see what
Look for
fucking
shelter.
moose meat looks like when cooking. Delicious. You know what? There's been like 2 changes that I've noticed so far in this that I really, really enjoy. And it's just simple animations and stuff. Get a few more guts. I need to be wary of wolves though, don't I? Yeah, this is so much more visceral now, and I think it needed it. And there's still 31 kilos of meat sat there. God, it's good food though. Oh, it's good food. We need sausages when you can just have good old-fashioned meat steak ribs. And there's still 3 hours left on the fire. Tell you what I'm going to do. We'll boil some water as well. Because nothing's going to come near me because I've either killed it or scared it. That is such a good view. Was that the thumbnail for today? I think it really works. It might be a little bit too dark for a thumbnail. Okay, that's going to be an hour, and that's going to be like 2 hours because it needs to melt. What are the guns for then? I think, you know what I think this game's trying to convince the player to do? It's trying to convince you to become self-sufficient, right? Like, heal everything with the natural remedies, kill everything with the bow and arrow. Is it an Aurora? What a beautiful night, though. Jesus. You know what I mean? I think the guns are there as, like... I think the whole idea is that you use the more renewable ways to kill stuff or to whatever. He's training for a real post-apocalyptic scenario, yeah. I mean, the guy that gets good with a bow and arrow is going to survive a lot longer than the guy that can only use guns, right? Assuming the ammo's finite. Tell you what, the footprints seem to have had a bit more attention as well. Actually, I can keep these on me, can't I? I was thinking about stink, but I don't suppose it matters. 24 minutes until boiled. Can I get a bit more meat out? 24. Yeah, the renewable options, I think, are the ones it wants. It wants you to hunt for your food and like get your food from the land eventually. And I think the guns are just supposed to represent like the early period of the survival thing. An arrow will rarely penetrate a thick moose skull, as the heavy rounded bone typically causes broadheads to glance off and fail or stop short rather than activate a lethal deep brain pass through. So maybe it isn't. It's not entirely realistic then? Unless there's like some incredibly rare weak spot in like the eye or something, and I just happen to have like just nicked it. And thus the re-emergence of the Mies as the ruling class. God, this is so much more immersive though. With these animations, I can't get over how much difference it feels like it makes. Well, we're set for food for a fucking long time now. Exactly. Yeah, sorry, like Reap says, it went through the eye socket. What, are alligators particularly weak in that area, Kit? Is that what you're saying? God, this game hasn't added a bunch of quality of life stuff in an update. It's added a bunch of immersion stuff. You can imagine how much my eyes are lighting up now, realising that a game has given me something that I want instead of just a lot of quality of life stuff. Whoa. Yeah, they've got a tiny little spot on the back of their head that's like a kill shot spot. Normal people have that, don't they? You just have to hit it really hard with a hammer. It's like a little button. It's alright if you miss. That was not advice. Switch, if you're watching. Fuck me, this game is beautiful. Didn't... Oh, I can't speak properly because I'm so in awe of the game at the moment. What am I going to do with this hammer then? Hammer in the morning. 20 minutes. Can I get a bit more chopped off in 20 minutes? No. Do it with your bare hands. The AI answer, but it makes sense. Moose skulls have to be strong enough to handle fighting other... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've got to be strong enough to sustain the weight, haven't they? Alone, let alone the combat with others. I feel like I should get some of the guts as well. Actually, I should check how much... There's only 17 minutes left on the fire. Do I have anything I can put on? No. Any sticks around for Big Stubbler? I guess I'm going to need to start picking up feathers, given now I've just realised how powerful the bow is. Okay. What a haul that was, though. It is, you just need to find the right spot, man. It's actually quite warm out tonight, though. I wonder if I just maybe get the rest of the guts for an hour and 30 minutes. Nah, we'll get 2 guts. 1 guts. I love these animations so fucking much. Oh, I'm so happy. Being shot in the back of the head isn't much of a weakness given it works on just about anyone, I suppose. Thanks, so then. I'm going to take all of this. I really love the footprints and everything. Oh my god, they've gone immersion
This much gear.
crazy with these animations, and I'm all about it. I'm walking a bit slow at the moment, so if I end up on an area of thin ice, I'll see you in the afterlife. Thing is, when you're hunting alligators, you can't just hit them anywhere. You have to get this little spot, or it's just going to make them angry. What's your alligator kill count, kid? She's being modest, it's 0.5. Don't fall through the ice. I'm not calling you fat, Astrid, but your bags are quite full. I've wrestled with some, but they were small, captive, and had tape around their mouths. They'd been dead 2 weeks. Suppose we'll sleep here, shall we? The temperature has dropped quite massively. Actually, mean her Astrid hasn't got big bags. When she's well fed, she gets big bags. For the record, everybody, your bag space increases when you get well fed. Oh fuck. What I hear walking around behind a cabin. Did you hear that, or am I losing my marbles? Double marbles today, of course. Right, look at the meat we're carrying around. No wonder she's got big bags. Pelts. Moose pelt, bang. Jesus, the size of it. And it's curing as well, despite most of it still technically being outside. Then I need to drop all of that. Disgusting. They're curing. Now it was a wolf that was patrolling around outside. That's fucked. Drop all this scrap metal. She might have big bags, but you need a lot of bags to carry a lot of scrap metal around with you at all times. I know it's dark, I'll fix it in a second. Is it warm in here? It's technically cold. Is it warm enough if I sleep? Feels like -2, but wait. Temperature currently is... It feels like -2, but the bedroll gives a 5% sleep bonus, so I can sleep without a fire on, because the bedroll gives a warmth bonus. This game is fucking brilliant. Just a little increase to the bag. You better not, Eric. I didn't realise you were threatening me. Alright, good. I have woke up, though, because there's a fucking blizzard. I wanted the weather to be kind of temperate outside today, so I could go out and get the rest of that deer hide. Do I just go out there and tank it? Just opened GIMP for the first time in a week, and I was unhappy with the brush size. Right click and drag. Didn't do what you expected. Addict. Right, let's eat some of this meat. Fucking hell, this was supposed to be Goldberry's skinning day. Might go get that pelt though. Let's drop all this stuff. How was some of the moose meat gone mouldy already? Okay, good. So what I might do. So one thing I do have far too much of is food at the moment. Look at this shit. Although, I'm not going far, am I? Moose decompose real quick. Well, that previous moose that I got really did. The thing is though, is I've had meat like this stay on the floor for ages, but when I quartered that moose into them big bags, it despawned super quickly. Oh, if I could start a fire next to you, little deer, and skin, I would. Can I? No, it's too windy for a fire, isn't it? Fuck. Yeah, I wonder if skinning... I wonder if meat like this doesn't despawn, but the big bags do when it gets to a certain condition. Just wait, the blizzard will be in Activision by the afternoon. And a Microsoft now. Still cold. It's actually too cold to exist in outside now. What am I going to do about this blizzard? I can keep myself alive, but I've not really got enough firewood to keep myself... What's temperature? Feels like... Right, I'm just going to skip forward. We'll do another night harvest if we need to, but I'm going to sleep because it's warm in the bed. No, it's not warm in the bed. I'm losing health massively. Am I going to die? Oh, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. Why is my health going down? Your body temperature was too low for too long. Am I missing a piece of armour or something? I'm not at hypothermia risk. What? The weather has calmed though, so let's go make this fire. I'm going to take this fire log, and I'm going to get that deer skin. And then I'm going to write on my list what we've got. I don't know if there's a wolf out there, let me just... And then I can use this torch to light the fire. I need the deer pelt sooner rather than later because I need it to be curing while I'm fucking about playing the game. No, that's the moose. Where's the deer? So much stuff's died, I can't keep up with what died where. Okay, this is our way to warm up. 75% chance of starting this fire with the torch I was carrying. I do like the new footprints. They look top.
Come on, little fire.
I'm really interested to see what else they've...
Why didn't that work?
Because apparently I'm shit at the long dark, Astrid. I don't know if you've noticed. Right, 75% chance to start that, and I failed.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Push. Lovely. Fire log added. I've got 2 hours now. Torch. I don't like how we just like kind of... Oh, it's frozen. Does that mean it's going to take longer to get the hide? 40 minutes. Let's do it, fuck it. Look at the animations, they're so good. I'm actually surprised the game's taken this long to get to the point where it starts doing animations like that, because you'd imagine a game that's kind of... It's a bit kind of Greenpeace, isn't it, this game? There you go, you see it thaw then. You'd think that the game would want the player to be fully aware of their actions regarding animals and stuff, right? So instead of skinning just being a little circle that goes around, it's actually a lot better and a lot more... There's a proper awareness of what you're actually doing if you can see the animal being skinned in front of you and what it takes to do it. I might as well get the meat off this and cook it now. It's mouldy, but we'll be able to cook it. mean it. Next to open flames? I don't think so.
So tired.
Oh, I am tired. Why am I tired? Haven't I just been sleeping? Or was it waking me up, I bet? I think it actually faster now to just drop raw meat on the floor like this. That was not raw meat stuff. This is mouldy. Am I going to fuck myself by eating this? 52 minutes on the fire and that was going to take 50 minutes. Is there any fuel I can add maybe? To ruin torches just to add a minute or two? Not even. Add that fuck torch. 51 minutes, 47.52. You forgot your coffee? Nice. Can I get a torch out of it? Maybe one? Lovely. Right, well I better sleep then. I thought I was sleeping through that whole blizzard period. Apparently not. The guts. God, we are alright for food now. Should I try and get every bit of that moose meat? Just in case it doesn't despawn like I'm worried it might. And the deer hide. That is somewhere. I'm worried it's like sticking out so it won't. I mean it's under the bedroll, but it's there. Better. That's better. Big words. These are my guts, thank you very much, Reeves. Right, if I put the fire out, it's neutral temperature in here. It's about the middle of the night. I think the blizzard woke me up, or the temperature woke me up. So if I sleep now for 10 hours, I'm going to sleep for maybe 12. As long as there isn't another blizzard, I should stay warm and skip a lot of the morning, which seems to be cold as fuck usually. And we're full healed as well. Lovely. Right then. Again, this is all essential setup for later on in the game. Is it actually warm enough outside? It's a bit cold. Would anybody call me boring if I just spent the whole thing making sure I didn't waste any of this moose meat? I think that thing only could tell because I picked the thing up. It would be terribly wasteful otherwise, right? Waste not, want not, yeah. So I've got the guts and all the meat off this deer. But the moose... If it's not that cold now, this might set me up for the whole playthrough if this meat doesn't, like, terribly spoil. Oh, it's frozen though, look. Can I eat... Oh, the meat's going mouldy. But I just proved I can cook mouldy meat and it's not the worst thing in the world, right? Right, does this make me really cold if I spend an hour and 30 harvesting? So you think you can dance? Aqua, welcome to the stream. I've managed to kill a moose with a single arrow, and now I've got enough food. Okay, the temperature is not going down at all. I might be able to get all of this. Just cautious that it's about to be night time. I don't know if you can actually skin during the night. And I don't have a fire, so if the wolves turn up, because they can smell the meat. Let's just do it in 3-hour chunks. I just don't want to get run on by a wolf. The fire was there to keep the wolves away. Okay, now the temperature's dropping fast. Okay, this is the last bit I can harvest.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear. Feels like
Alright,
night
let's
is
go
coming.
back. I quartered the moose last time, but the bags just disappeared. But I've had meat that's been left for weeks in this game. Things are going alright at this end, Aqua?
Sure getting cold.
Shit. Wait, drop the decoys, So now the wolf might not be as feisty. Yeah, it's turned around, look. I don't know if you can see it on your screens, it's there. The UEFA have they actually released a statement or something, Reeves? Yeah, the wolf's going to come at me now, but I've got a torch. So if FIFA do the selling, they're going to boycott all, well, I'm assuming all European teams from the World Cup. That's wild. Good on UEFA. All 55 member countries. That's fucked. Why is it, right, this year, with the EFL doing what they did to Southampton, and now the UEFA doing what they're doing, why is it the secondary or the secondary organisations have got more balls than the primary ones? The EFL made FIFA look toothless. Made the Premier League look toothless, and now UEFA have made FIFA look good on the number 2s, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Right, add that. Oh, shit. What did I do this for? I didn't have enough fucking fuel, did I? What's time left on that? 33 minutes. Can I maybe break this chair down in less? 2 hours. I do need a hatchet or something. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, maybe I went a bit early on starting that fire. Probably because they're number 2 and there isn't much pressure on them, if I had to guess. For those that don't know, the EFL is the Premier League is the top league in the UK, in England, I should say, and the EFL do the other 3 below it, which are big money, competitive, high level leagues in a European context. UEFA, which is what Reeps is talking about, is the European FIFA. And because FIFA are talking about potentially selling off parts of the World Cup and stuff to private investors for the first time, UEFA have said if you do that, no European countries will be taking part in the World Cup. That's pretty good, right? They've just said they will completely boycott it. That's top.
Starting to feel numb.
Imagine if that goes ahead and then somebody, like, I don't know, like, fucking Uruguay or whatever win it. Nobody will ever call it legit, will they? Wonder if it'll force it. Yeah, it could do. Maybe go back to tickets that aren't $1,000 fucking dollars or whatever. Alright, let me just see if I can afford to sleep here. Again, this has been a very hunty kind of session. It feels like -5. The bedroll is 4.7. I'm not going to be able to sleep. That's up there with Southampton actually getting kicked out of the playoffs in terms of they won't actually do that. Yeah, I was just saying the same tags. Like it's like the EFL and UEFA are actually surprising us based on expectations. Right, I'm going to put some water on. Offering them 20 million is basically bribery, right? Why, who's offered who 20 million? Oh, I've not got enough firewood, have I might have fucked myself here a little bit. Let's sleep as much as I can, but I think I'm going to wake up when I get too cold. Very soon as well. Probably still the middle of the night. Oh. No, that was actually quite successful. Okay, the bedroll saved me a little bit there. Communists standing in the way of the Emirates Petronas World Etihad Cup Oracle Tournament. Disgraceful. What was that noise then? Do you hear that? It was like a little slapping sound. Okay. Right, how warm is it out here? It's probably cold as fuck. It's triple cold as well. That's rough. I do need to do an inventory, don't I, for this place? Is there no firewood anywhere in this godforsaken forest? I'd even take a stick right now. Not in a mistrunchable way. FIFA offered the other nations? FIFA offered it to those who vote in... Oh, that's true, yeah. I did read that. That's what you mean. 30 million total with 15 million straight away if they vote in favour of selling off the competition to private investors. That's so... How desperate must the countries that agreed to that be? Fuck it up. Where's the car? We don't need a car now, we've got a moose. Right, I need to go out and find some firewood. I've got completely sidetracked with just playing the game today instead of like doing the story or whatever. But it's a good thing because the game in this episode, not only is it like added all the quality of life stuff, not quality of life, the immersion stuff, and the animations and really polished up a lot of that stuff. It also seems to have not done like episode 4 did and just put waypoints all over the map so you don't have to explore. It's just sent me to this area and said, search for clues. So instead of just running from objective to objective, I'm going to be out here
Thank goodness.
surviving and playing the game to try and get this done. Right, I'm going to do something that looks foolish, but I'm going to eat a bit of damage so I can get some firewood. Fucking hell, I'm not even going to be able to do that. I need a hatchet badly. Is that a house? Is that a building? It's not the same building I've been working out of, is it? No. Please have a hatchet in this building. Does NATO fund FIFA? If they'd done it sooner, maybe Cheeky wouldn't have got -1 point. It's true. The Oranges could have got 2 points from the competition instead of 1.
It's cold.
Okay, there's nothing in here. Flare. Fuck. Oh, I need a hatchet. I'm actually in danger of colding to death. I've gone and got all this meat, but I've got no firewood to like keep myself alive while I use it. Neffa's gonna have to do. How's it going? I've been sent north into this area to go and look for clues as to where the doctor and stuff came from, and as I was exploring, I got slightly distracted by a moose, and I've spent this entire stream skinning the fucking thing.
Oh, so cold.
I've just realised it's not hypothermia risk when you've got skin exposed, is it? It's frostbite. Hypothermia is different in this game. No, it's not different, but they're two different things, I should say. Okay, this firewood situation I'm concerned about. And I'm going to put my gun away before I left click on an item. Is it your birthday today, Neffs? Happy birthday. It's a bit warm out. A bit warm. Holy shit, 15 minutes of the stream left. Oh, fuck, failed attempt to start the fire.
Come on.
Come on. It'd be nice if I could smash these chairs up. I feel like... I don't know about Astrid, but these wooden chairs behind me, it says I can't smash them up without...
Perfect.
without a hatchet. You could smash that up with your bare hands. Oh, I can smash it up with my bare hands. It just takes 4 hours. I got angry for nothing. Okay, 30 minutes of fire. I have to waste that torch, though. How many misfires? There has been a misfire today, Neffers, of course. I put a round into a kitchen cabinet in Perseverance Mills. I should stay by this fire for as long as it's running, right? Just so I can warm up as much as possible. Where am I going to go when I do warm up? I guess I could go back to that lake in the north and spend a bit of time in there. I'll tell you what I'll do while I'm warming up. Keybinds just don't work in this. I don't want quick stats on tab, do I? That can go on... I'm not going to use it. That can go on 0. And then inventory, I don't want that on I want that on tab. And then auto walk, I want that on left control, but it's not going to work. That works. What was I going to say? Yeah, Mina, you're a fan of notes in games. Look at this shit, you can actually do it in-game. What are we calling this hut? Moose Lake? Moose Lake Hut has... moose pelt. Guts times... fucking probably about 20. And then there's a deer pelt in here, isn't there? Is there anything else I've got in here that I want to keep? That I want to remember to come back for in the future, for crafting purposes? Isn't there a workbench on this? Is this the one where I saw a workbench? Or that might have been up by the other lake in the north. Call it Jabber. Let's wait. Just until the fire's about to go out. There it goes. Can I have 5 minutes of my life without a fucking blizzard, please? I'm doomed. You know what? No, actually, leave these here. I guess I've got to make it back north to the lake, to the thing up top, but this is going to be cold. I dash sprint. Fucking run. Watch out for wolves. That frightened me, that, because it spooked me. I spooked it, and it ran in my direction, which looked like I hadn't spooked it. Ah, fucking hell, there's no wonder it came at me. I've got a steak in my pocket. It did well to smell me against the wind. See, picking up sticks. What do all these hotkeys do? 2 for the gun, 1 for a flare. You can cycle weapons with 2. So cold. That steak, or are you just happy to see me? I was so excited when you arrived on your birthday that my moose steak fell out in front of everybody. Did anyone play pickup sticks in the 90s? Isn't that just an excuse for your friends to get your friends to bend over? Oh, you don't know this about Neffers, Eric. It's also Sothan's birthday as well, so a big round of applause to Sothan. Push. You see, I'm actually starting to think that the meters going down aren't the biggest worry in the world, because it just affects your health, right? As you see now, my cold's gone down, so my health is going to start going down as a result of me being cold. But you've basically got like multiple of each meter, as long as you're willing to lose a bit of health, which you regain when you sleep. So if I had as many birthdays, you think he was to be older than a dinosaur. He looks older than a dinosaur. He is our Queen, Reaps. Did you know dinosaurs are vulnerable to being shot in the back of the head? They're also vulnerable to nunchucks, trebuchets, and hurtful phrases. You're quoting something there, Sothan. Sothanosaurus Rex. He wrecks the atmosphere, I'll just give him that. More in a social way than a Greta Thunberg way. Get me in one of these fucking buildings. Bit of looting first, though. Lovely. Eric, pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. Eric, quick. 3. Alright. Oh, Jesus. You know, did you know Sothan is vulnerable to being shot in the back of the head? Not a death threat, in case Twitch is listening. Oh, this is the one with the stupid fucking YouTube face dog that's got a mountain lion's face and a bow tie on for some reason. Well, that weather has been fucking shit since I was happy that the weather was good. Maybe while we're in this cabin I can break some like chairs down and stuff, because I'm going to have to do something while the weather stinks outside. It was going to take 45 minutes dismantling a chair by hand. The things you do to pass time during a blizzard, right? Dinosaurs aren't that old compared to the universe. I'm sorry if the universe is listening right now. I'm just getting shit on by Mina for some reason. Right, let's put all this in here. It takes 20 kilos. Astrid's got to let out all that pent-up male aggression, you see. She's got to sit and dismantle some chairs just to feel better. Can I do any repairs while we're trapped inside in a blizzard? Oh yeah, my socks are fucked. They're wool socks. What am I doing with it? What am I doing wearing sports socks when I've got some wool socks? What else do we have? Duplicate stuff. Duplicate hats. 1.3 for that, and Astrid's is 1.5. That's 0.2. That stinks. These mittens, we'll get rid of them. And that spare pair of socks, that all gives me cloth. I don't know why I put them down when I could just... Right, let's go on a cloth run. I need to break down that scarf. I've got a sewing kit, haven't I? I'm also vulnerable to being shot in the head, to be shot in the front of the head, and also hurtful phrases. Which is not disproving the dinosaur rumours, it's true. Got a weird image of a T-Rex dual-wielding pistols. What are them stupid little hands? Harvest. Yeah, I'm having a sock-based breakdown. I feel like they may be a bit too good to harvest. I'm just going to have to never get attacked by any animal. Look at the looted food so far, fucking hell. Right, let's drink up. And then I might just start wandering around here wrecking everything that's made of cloth. Is there anything that's made of cloth? There's a cloth that's made of cloth that takes 11 minutes to make cloth out of this cloth. That's some bullshit. Pillow, is that made of cloth? Pillows are made of cloth. And this Canada, not Sweden. What about Sweden? There's nothing else in here, is there? Right. Still blizzarding outside, so let's take this opportunity to... Don't take your hat off, Astrid, you dickhead. One of your hats. Let's repair these gloves, because I like them. And it needs leather to repair them. Fucking hell. These socks, let's repair these. And my sewing kit. Is that when they come out of the washer and have divorced their mate? And they go skipping off over the horizon, never to be found again. Let's repair this hat as well. Way Back was a movie with dinosaurs. Everything is in good condition apart from the gloves. I suppose Astrid, after having a very successful first session in Perseverance Mills, where I did some story stuff for 2 minutes, then got so lost enjoying playing the game that I forgot to do more story stuff, is going to be finishing her adventures in a cabin in a lake to the north. And for those that are just arriving for marbles, an arrow left my bow, arced in the cold Canadian air. Up and over it went with a perfect camber and landed right between the eyes of a moose. Marbles is worth double. So I will say early, congratulations Greens on winning marbles. But that's going to be it for today, I think. We've not found the doctor. I set off earlier on to go find the doctor, and instead I found 25 kilos of moose meat and got hides and all sorts written all over this. But this is where we're going to stay. Perseverance Mills, we've yet to find any clues. Oh, there's a cave entrance that I just walked past. There might be in there. But we've got a lot of this map to search. However, we will not be searching it tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday. Friday means KCD2, where if you thought I looked lost today... Congratulations, Oranges, for putting in a great attempt early on. Of course, yeah, we need to congratulate the Oranges in Marbles for doing a very good job of holding the lead for 90% of it, only for the Greens to take it at the end. That moose used to be an adventurer until you hit it in the between the eyes. I'm sensing a bear. I mean, if bear wins now, he goes to the Worm Olympics, right? Right, thank you all for this week of The Long Dark. That's good. It's good. The new animations and just the visual immersion stuff they've added to this. Wow. Lovely. Right, for now, however, thank you all for joining. That is going to do it. 55 is called on the clock. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you all for the bits and subs and hosts and raids and everything. As always, I will see you tomorrow for KCD and Monday again for The Long Dark. But for now... Who's trying to jinx it? Are you calling me? Are you tempted? You don't know nothing. Right then, double point moose marbles. The first one of the Long Dark era. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you will be aware that when you join, you are randomly assigned a coloured name. You are either green or you are orange. And as you can tell by the top left of your screen right now, the best team is currently losing substantially. By a substantial margin. You would think that thanks to us seeing a moose in-game today after activating the moose marbles rule earlier in the week, that we would be happy to have 2 points because it gives the oranges a chance to catch up. I think aside from Chrisman winning a moose marbles earlier this year, every time there's been a double moose marble, a double point opportunity, be it in moose marbles or be it a gold card in whatever, or Odin, the Greens win it. Is it possible for the oranges to win a moose marbles? If you'd like to take part in this, you must be in the Discord, you must know which team you fight for, be it green or orange, and you must simply type the password for today, which is... Antlers. Go. We have Sothan for the greens. Polar for the greens. Reaps for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Lundios for the greens. Cats for the greens. Satan for the oranges. Alkarion for the oranges. For the oranges. Schmitz for the oranges. Bear for the greens. Is it Reaps who said it's a bear win today? Eric for the greens. Azar for the greens. Aqua for the greens. Azzy for the oranges. Nefas for the greens. Can he win on his birthday? Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Salty for the oranges. Monroe for the oranges. And Siddles for the oranges. Nope, says Nefas. Alright, welcome in everybody that's arrived for marbles. 21 enter. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks to have a go. We have Sothan, Paula, Reeps, Tagslack, Mina, Lundios, Cats, Satan, Alkarion, Kitten, Schmitz, Bear, Eric, Azar, Aqua, Azzy, Nefas, Shaggy Dan, Salty, Mindrake, and Siddles. 11 oranges and 10 greens. Siddles has won 2 moves marbles and Mino. Is that true actually, Cats? Oh, so it's more tied than it looks. I just think about that gold card period during Grounded 2 at the, in autumn of last year, where the greens just won fucking everything. So maybe it's turning. But it does feel like a green win today. I can feel it in my waters. Eric says 7. It would be the most orange thing in the world to have an advantage for the first time in a million years and then go and lose a moose marbles. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fanciful, Thunderful Glade is the name of the level. It's a 3-minute one, so fairly long. 21 bots enter, and we go in. No more entries in. 3, 2, 1. Double points to the winner. Current scores 145 to 93. Greens win this, and they extend their lead to 54, is it? Oranges win this, and we shrink their lead to 49? No, to 50. Roy from Das Fanciful Thunderful Glade. 3, 2, 1. Me getting all that maths wrong will be something for people to talk about. Well, the greens are winning, I suppose. What the fuck is this level? Oh, we've got some new textures. Kitten, what a start. Although there's a block on both sides that are holding people back. Kitten is still stuck behind it and went from first to last. Azzy is now in the lead on this side. We still don't know what that level up thing means, so if you could work it out, we'd appreciate it. Azzy goes on that other side. Bear gets round. Bear was called to be the winner of this, and Bear is completely free. I think it was Reeps that said Bear's winning, and Reeps is the one behind him. Everybody's levelling up. Bear and Reeps now neck and neck. Eric in third for the green. Satan and Siddles are arriving behind. Bear's got stuck behind another one of these things. I'm sorry, I'd like to film this a little bit more impressively, but it's hard. 2 greens are the ones that get through the blockages. Polo with a very strong lead here. Could be causing Schmitz trouble at the top. Salty gets there as well, though. Salty now ahead. Can Salty maybe do some damage? 2 points to the winner of this, don't forget. Okay. There'll be a lot of things that are changing who's in first on this one. Is a green going to burst through? There we go. Azar for the greens burst through. Gets shot like crazy through the spinner as well, but 2 oranges right behind. Schmitz now takes the lead. Might have a bit too much speed on that bullshit. He does, but Azzy manages to hold on. Lundios on the right-hand side. Azzy now on the left-hand side in the lead. Satan's right behind. Azar's right behind. Mina falls off the level and dies. Azzy, Siddles has gone as well. Azzy now in the lead for the oranges. Azar and Lundios get a bit of awkward momentum, and Azzy starts to bring his lead clear. Satan's got right behind. Lundios fell back. Now there's 3 oranges with Azar on his own at the top. Could Azzy get a double point here? I don't know what's going on. Reeps takes a dive off the level in the background. Surely there's nothing that could screw up Azzy's lead. It seems like there is. There's a spinner. Azar is desperately holding on. Lundios retakes 4th place. Satan's up here as well. Come on, Azzy. Oh, there's so much spinny bullshit for the Greens to get their overtake. Is it here? It's not. Azar gets held back. Satan's holding on. Let me have a look at the spinny bullshit, see if we can see it. Satan now takes the lead. Let me just snooze ads off, that would be bullshit. Yeah, don't forget to boost, everyone. Come on, Satan, get through this spinner, because there's two Greens behind you now. Well, Alcarion's come out of nowhere as well. His name must have fallen off. Satan gets out! Satan, go! I don't know what's in there. Please say nothing. Satan? Satan? That makes up from that bullshit that Azar pulled on Tuesday. Satan is your person of the century of the day. The oranges gain 2 points, up to 95. Gap shrinks to 50. And next month, everybody, is the 2026 Worm Olympics. Satan, absolutely expertly done. It's a double point marbles. That puts Satan from 4 up to 6. His wrestler gets stronger. Up the oranges. True that. Aqua fucking about at the back. Fucking about at the back, were you called? We heard him be called. Yeah, alright. Oranges, it sounds like, according to Katz's stats, are maybe doing a bit better at Moose Marbles than I thought. Lovely. Aqua gets eaten by the zone. The oranges are victorious. And for now, this. And let me go put the crown on Satan's head. Lovely. 5th and 6th point of the week. And the oranges are doing alright this week, you know. Gwynblade's crown comes off. I think we're all happy to see him without any kind of royal ness. Oh, fucking hell, I'm tabbing about. So for now, I'm going to say this. Happy birthday to Nefers. Happy birthday to Sothan, who both have their birthdays today. Thank you all for joining. 145 to 95 means the gap is at 50. It's not good, but next month we're doing the 2026 Worm Olympics. If the oranges can sweep the shit out of that and take the Wrigley title, maybe we can claw back 30 points. Imagine. For now, however, thank you all for joining. I love you all. Happy birthday to Nefers. Happy birthday to Sothan. But for now, thank you all for the bits, subs, hosts, and everything, as always. Everybody eat and sleep well this evening. But, Eric, prep us a final word. Go watch people and friends of the Doomhaus that might be live right now. And later this evening. For now, Aqua, Reaps, Nefers, Schmitz, Satan, Salty, Mina, Schmitz again, Salty again, Eric, Polar, Reaps, and everybody else that I can't see on screen right now. Good work, Oranges. I'm fiercely proud. And Eric's final word for this, for Long Dark today. See you tomorrow for KCD. Is this orange skies? Oh, it's true. Oh, it's the sun setting on the greens is hope. Oh, I've made it lame.